Yeah, man, we're coming in, baby. Welcome to the stream. It is More Openings Monday, man. Welcome my Twitch people, man. Coming in heavy today, folks. Dude, it's Monday. What a weekend. Woo! I ain't gonna lie. We did a lot of stuff this weekend, guys. Whole bunch of stuff. Went and saw live music Friday night. Got up and jammed with the band. Great players. Good people. Saturday, birthday party for my hairstylist. After party back here at the house. Just me and Courtney. Sunday, we went to the jam. We never go to the jam. We woke up Sunday. She's like, "You want to go to the jam?" I'm like, "Yeah." Dude, they had meatball sandwich. What? I brought the Les Paul. Played the Les Paul, man. So much fun. It was so much fun. Great weekend. It was a lot of music. A lot of good times. More Openings Monday is what we do on Mondays, folks. I love this new series we're doing. This is the Dutch. We're going to learn the Dutch defense today. I kind of want to do the Stonewall Dutch because we learned last week the Stonewall attack, if you remember that. And this is kind of the same idea, but as black. Ian Matza, what's up? Sean, big screen. Emilio, what up? How you doing, Emilio? Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. So, the Dutch defense starts like this. D4, and we play F5. By the way, we're going to learn this opening, and then we're going to play it on chess.com. We're going to learn it on Lichess at the study. And then credits for the study, Hanging Pawns at HPS, GM Brian Smith, and Gotham Chess. This guy gives credit to the people he learned the information from. How cool is that? I like this guy. Okay, so this is the Dutch defense. First thing you got to know when you do this, guys. I play a Latvian gambit. You play F5. It controls the center from the side, and it gives you a semi-open F file after you castle for attacking things. The guy that plays the Dutch defense is Simon, the Ginger GM, guys. He has orange hair. Bill Stevens, happy holidays to you, my brother. Emilio followage 1,332 days. Dude. Right on, happy birthday, Jose. Yeah, no kidding, man. I think Albert Lee's birthday was, I believe it was yesterday. My dad had a big Christmas show, music show, and I think Albert couldn't make it. So D4, F5. Here's what you have to know when you play F5 in the opening. You're weakening your king. This also doesn't develop a bishop. It doesn't, guys. It doesn't. So the bad things about it. But if you know this, like I said, a grandmaster plays this very successfully. We're going to see a game where Magnus Carlsen played the Dutch defense against Fabiano and beat him. It's a fighting defense. It's something, if you do some studying, learn some ideas, memorize a couple of moves, it's a great way to play against D4. I don't play it, but we're learning it now, and I might start playing it. Bill Stevens says, I just listened to that record with Clapton and Albert Lee, pulled it off the shelf, and thought of you. Bill Stevens, nice, man. Which album is it? Poyraz, welcome, dude. Bro, you're all man. Thank you. How are you? I'm fine, man. How are you doing, brother? Good to see you. Simon Wilson, is that his name? Old Jedi Gamer, how you doing, Old Jedi? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. D4, F5, guys. That's the Dutch defense. Okay, we can move on to the next opening. No, I'm just kidding. The Dutch defense is a chess opening that leads to very intense middle games. In this tutorial, we will look at the variations of the Dutch defense, common blunders, look at Grandmaster games using the opening, and more. I love the and more. And more is so vague, but I say it all the time in my descriptions and stuff. And more, because you know what? We're probably going to do more. Next chapter. Okay. 4, F5, C4. Okay, like a queen's gambit. Knight F6, E6. Knight F3, E5. This is going to be the Stonewall Dutch, which is the same configuration that we did with the Stonewall attack. G3, C6, there you go. Now, this bishop is going to come to probably this square. The knight's going to come to this square. We're going to castle. We know this. We know it from learning Stonewall attack last week. Yeah, Richie, how you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome, man. Truth, hopping across multiple platforms. The ever-active moderator, Truth Chiller. I love my J, man. I love my J. Did I just dox you? Phoenix, how you doing, brother? Oh, see, there. Where'd the bishop go? Where I said it was going to go. There's noise outside. Do I look? I'm going to look. Told you guys, I live in a very quiet place. When there's noise, it means something. Very quiet here. I love it. I love where I live, guys. I'm very thankful. So, knight c3, knight bd7. What did I tell you? Now, this knight wants to come into this square. Remember from last week as with the white pieces, and this knight will come behind it. Big mistake white does a lot of times. They push. It gives them nothing because we're going to attack on the king side because we have space over here. We're going to get a knight in. If he takes, I think we take with this pawn. Then we have a file. And knight f3 is going to get kicked. Bishop d2. So here you go. There you go. This is the Stonewall Dutch. You're playing a stone. How did we say to get rid of the arrows on Lichess again? Someone told me on chess.com. Either way, next chapter. Okay. This is a game that was played April of 2015. Fabiano Caruana playing the white pieces, and Magnus the Goat Carlsen. That's his nickname, guys. That's what I call him. Magnus the Goat. He's the best. You are Jay. It's okay. I know, Jay. I love you, brother. Merry Christmas to you, Phoenix. Thank you. Merry Christmas to everybody. Bill Stevens says, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, Merry holiday, whatever holiday you do. I hope you have a great holiday season. Bill Stevens says, I have two, just one night and money and cigarettes. I think they did 3 together. Maybe the other one is called One More Ticket or something like that. I think the only Albert Lee album I've ever owned is, I think it's called Hiding. It's like the one with Country Boy on it. Stonewall Dutch maneuvers. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay. So this is Fabiano. We're not going to go real deep into this, but we're going to watch Magnus Carlsen play our new opening called the Dutch Defense. What? He plays c6. Why? He's going to play d5. Look at that. The Stonewall, guys. This is the Stonewall Dutch. It's the same thing we looked at it last. How did I just make these go away? Huh. Okay. We looked at it last week from the white side. It's like reversible. It's just like a reversible t-shirt. Bishop d6. Okay, he brings queen first because he's Magnus. d6. Okay. Knight comes in. Now, Bobby's going to do the same thing. He's going to bring this knight here and support his knight. And he doesn't. Bobby comes knight b8. Wow. And Magnus takes. Okay. He's got this beautiful knight here. If you ever take it, we're going to take and have the open file in the massive space. Magnus is playing on the queen side like a little psycho. Queen, knight takes with this pawn. Okay. Takes with this pawn. He's Magnus. What does the computer say? DE4 is better. This is pawn takes this way is equal. Pawn takes this way is about equal, but slightly better for white. Which is weird to me because look at all the spatula. Look at the space. Look at the square. Maybe it's because this bishop is forever malarked? I don't know. But either way, takes. And we're just going to watch Magnus do Magnus things. We don't, yeah, takes, okay, yeah. Magnus saying, I have a knight, you have a bishop. This is a good bishop, meaning it is on, it's not blocked by its center pawns, but the center is closed. So this bishop that wants to get around, it's got to go all the way around, right? It can't really do much. This knight is a little knight hopper. He can do all kinds of stuff. So I think the knight is better. Okay, it's improving the bishop. And he's going to take that probably. Yeah. Magnus says fine. His pawn is weak. He's very far away, but he can maybe be protected. And what's he doing? Okay. Maggie is just Mr. Endgame over here. Uh-oh. Magnus is doing Magnus things. And resigns because why? Rook c2. Rook e4. And he's on 2 pawns. Rook a2. You probably take center pawn. Nope. Take this one, because now we have connected passers. Rook c2, because it's stockfish, he doesn't know what to do. Rook g3. It's -6. He's up 2 pawn. Game over. Okay. So that is an example of Magnus Carlsen winning a chess game, which e5 looks dangerous. Oh man, I'm sorry I missed that comment. e5 is dangerous. You're talking about the pawn on e5? Maybe. Okay. Declining the Staunton Gambit. This is the Staunton Gambit. Declining the Staunton Gambit isn't really sensible, but if declined, the following is a way to do so. d4, f5. Playing d6 first, and then f4 is another option, but still doesn't change back. Okay. e4. This is the Staunton Gambit. To decline, d6 is the only proper way to decline, as you can see with the variations, but still not a good move. What happens when you take? He just develops, and you probably develop. And the idea is to do this. And look at the development. He's almost ready to castle. His bishops can both move, right? He's got 2 knights out. He sacked a pawn. So they can play f3 and play this Staunton Gambit. In this position, Gotham Chess, I watched a video earlier today. He said don't even take it. You can just do like this. Because now the pawn is in the way. You're going to lose this pawn anyway. So it takes, and then just castle. White is slightly better because he's up a pawn. Stockfish likes pawn. Oh yeah, these are all bad moves. If you don't want to take the pawn when they play e4, because we're trying to play a Dutch, and they play this crazy move e4. If you don't want to take it, they're saying play d6. Takes. And this is white's better. White's better. So what you're supposed to do is take the stinking pawn. We're going to look at that here. The Staunton Gambit is a very offensive opening for white to play against the Dutch after d4 and f5. White has the opportunity to play e4. d4, f5, e4. fe4, knight c3. You know it's not f6. If white plays f3, pushing the pawn is a much better move than ef3. If this, just do this. Remember that. You don't give him what he wants. You don't let him develop his pieces easily. Okay, his bishop doesn't really want to come here. But it's there, the knight's blocked, knight f6, and you play chess. You play chess. And black is fine here. It still likes white. Okay, yeah, bishop g5. Oh yeah, and then you played, okay, you played g6 and bishop g7. Okay. Okay. Against the Staunton Gambit. We're going to take. If he ever plays f3, we're going to push. If he plays bishop, we play g6, bishop g7, and castle. Bishop c4. I'm like, what if bishop c4? d5. Takes. Takes. And f5. And black likes this position. That's just scary. What about f3? Yeah. Okay. Leningrad. Let's look at the Leningrad variation. e4. f5. c4. Knight f6. g3. g6. Bishop g2. Bishop g7. This is the Leningrad Dutch where you don't play for the Stonewall structure. You just developed a bishop on g7, and that's a Leningrad Dutch. In this position, you can see a very close position to the King's Indian, with the only difference being that the pawn in the f-file is on f5 rather than f7. With the two openings, the King's Indian causes you to move your knight to play f5, but with the Leningrad Dutch, your pawn is already there. Black now is a better position as it can play an extra move instead of knight e3 and then f. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's look at playing with white. g3. You could start with f4, recreating what black would play, but black could play the move e5, which is the Fromm's Gambit. Yeah. So as white, you can play this too. The same thing. We're going to see it. But if you play f4, this is a bird. And black can play the Fromm's Gambit. Takes here, takes. And then, you play knight f6 here. Takes. Look at the development. And look at this guy, right? Black's ahead in development, but he gave up some pawns. So let's see. Playing it as white, same idea. Push the pawn. Develop this way. Yeah, like a thorn. Yeah, a pawn. Got you. Yeah. That's ways the goat clamping. Yeah. No, hey Max, how you doing, brother? Laxim, welcome to the stream. Are you teaching or playing too? I'm going to be playing, but I'm not, I might play some viewers today if you guys will play d4 so I can play a Dutch defense. Rhodes, how are you? Daniel Abbott, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. All right. So the question is, I'm going to tell you, I have a story involving this line, guys. This is called Lichess Gambit. Knight f3, f5. I want to play a Dutch. He could play e4. This is a gambit. Takes. Knight g5, going to get the pawn back. You develop. That's a mistake, because now you're in trouble. Look at this. Checkmate. It's a trap. I was playing a 2300 player in an over-the-board 4-hour tournament game. A real 2300 player. Strayer. And before the game, I saw him showing somebody knight f3, f5, e4 going into this gambit. But what did we recognize from this position? I could play e5 transposing to a Latvian gambit. Peter's not going to like it. But if they play this Lichess Gambit, then then you can transpose. You can transpose it into a Latvian gambit. So my opponent played knight f3. The 2300 played knight f3, and I played f5, expecting him to play e4 because he just was talking about this line showing someone else, like between rounds. And he didn't play it. Played something else. He played something else. And now I'm playing a Dutch defense, and I didn't know how to play a Dutch defense, and I lost. I would have been better off in the Latvian gambit. I was trying to transpose. You sack pawns and take with the bishop, says Max. You're talking about that Fromm's gambit. The Fromm's gambit is awesome. I want to look here, and I want to say Stonewall Dutch, because I think that's where we were going to play. Because, introduction. Hello, everyone. In this study, we're going to look at the strong defense for black, the Stonewall Dutch defense. The Stonewall Dutch is somewhat popular among amateur players and is a good choice for anyone of any experience level. Magnus Carlsen has even played it. We just saw him beat Fabi with it. So how do we play the Stonewall Dutch? Let's find out. To reach a Dutch defense, we can play e6 or f5. e6 allows e4. With e6, he could play e4, and then we can't play f5. So we play f5 to get in our Stonewall Dutch. Okay, he's going for this kind of setup. Knight f6, guys. It's not hard to. So far, we played f5, so we're playing a Stonewall, or we're playing a Dutch. You're like, what's my next move? Well, develop your knight. It's almost the same in every opening. Develop your stinking knight. Okay? Now we play e6. Your turn. Oh, well, let's go ahead and play it then. Good move. Thank you. The key move of the Stonewall is d5, so let's play it. We're getting our Stonewall, and there we go. Now we have our Stonewall. Okay? We make a hole here. That means you can drop a knight. We can't never kick it away with the pawns. But we have a very strong center. Black's position is called the Stonewall Dutch. Black can play this setup against almost all of White's moves. These moves may seem strange, but we'll see that they are in fact very strong. Let's explore this fascinating opening. All right. To really understand the Stonewall, we first need to understand the pawn structure. The above position is actually impossible, but either way, we shouldn't play like it. We should develop our pieces before going straight for a Stonewall pawn structure. Okay. When you first see a Stonewall pawn structure, you may remember the advice, don't put all your pawns on one color. I've never heard that before. Will Anthony, welcome, dude. Thank you for always liking, sharing, and being here, brother. Has anyone ever heard this? Don't put all your pawns on the same color. Never heard that before. Yeah. Therefore, I'm not going to say that's... I've never... Yeah. Don't listen to what he's saying about that. It depends. It depends. Right? But the Stonewall structure is perfectly fine because though black does make the dark squares weak, black controls the key e4 square. We're controlling this square. Big. Play knight f6 on the board. Knight f6. Good move. Thank you. e2, e4 is critical move for white in many d4 openings, either because it gains space or opens lines for attack. In the Stonewall Dutch, we do not only do we prevent e2, e4, but we may even bring a knight to the e4 square. Play bishop d6. Fighting on granite, yes, but it's the best spot for the knight, for the bishop. With this center like this, a lot of times the knights are going to be more of the stars than the bishop. Jack Williams says, sounds like advice, but is it sound advice? Pawns on all the same color, bad. I've never heard that before. Don't put all your pawns in the same color. I've never heard that. I mean, if I was playing an opening and all my pawns ended up on the same color because I thought those were the best moves, then I would be there. I'm not going to try and put all my pawns on the same color. I mean, I got pieces I got to move. I got to develop. I got a castle. The idea behind this is the massive, strong El Centro. Okay, though we gain the e4 square, we have given up control of e5, right? I told you, we made a hole. But can't we just play knight bd7 if white ever occupies it? Yes. White will have to be very patient if they want to take advantage of the e5 square. So you usually just start attacking on the queen side to at least have something of a plan. But we're going to be attacking on the king side. You know what I'm saying? Play castles. You know it. Good move. Thank you. As Black, we have 3 main plans in the Stonewall. We'll study each of them in the next chapters. This is what we needed, guys. We just needed a plan. That last study was kind of cool, but it went over too many variations. The Leningrad Dutch, the classical Dutch. We want to play the Stonewall Dutch because we played last week the Stonewall attack, the same pawn structure. We're going to learn more about this now, and that's going to help those of you that are playing the white side of it. Next chapter. Plan number 1, King Hunt. Our first plan is the oldest but the most straightforward and probably the most fun. We hunt the white king. d4, we play f5, right? We play knight f6, right? Now we're going to play e6 and start setting up our Stonewall scenario. Now comes the key Stonewall move. Do you remember what it is? d5, good move. c4, we play c6, and we have made our Stonewall pawn formation that you can use as either white or black. Our pawns are like a stone wall. They are sturdy and strong, but maybe not so flexible. There you go. In the Stonewall attack, our bishop wants to go to d6. So what do you think we should do next? Bishop d6. Like I said, it's kind of not doing a whole bunch right now. And the knights are going to be more the stars of the show with all these pawns kind of sitting here. But you got to develop because we got to castle. Bishop d6. It is important to know that we can only use this, our first plan, if white does not play b3. Why? Because b3 aims to play bishop a3. b3, bishop a3, trading off his bad bishop. And in the Stonewall, an exchange of dark squared bishops is good for white because then white gets more control over the weak dark squares. To prevent this, we usually play queen e7. But in plan number 1, our queen wants to go to e8. We want to castle and play queen e8 and bring the queen over this way and attack the king. Which, queen e7 at least slows down, but let's say white plays knight c3. Okay. Knight c3. Wow, it gives us lots of ideas. Okay, our king is going to castle. Black's going to castle, right? Our queen is going to come to e8 in this way, and we have ideas of lifting the rook, which is exactly what you do on the white side. You remember that, guys? That was one of the ideas. Yeah, endgame pawns, opposite bishop color. Yeah. In the endgame, it's nice if your pawns are on one color, and if you only have one bishop, that your bishop is on a different color than your pawns. He can't defend them. He can if he needs to. You can move one. But your bishop has mobility. For instance, we've talked about the good bishop and the bad bishop. See this bishop? This is black's bad bishop because all his center pawns are on white squares. And look, he can't move. Now, there's a great maneuver with this bishop that you can do later in the game. We learned it from the white side. Remember, we come here, and we come out. Okay. Our main moves for plan 1. The plan 1 is attack the king. Is to move the queen over and bring it to h5. Queen e8 and h5. Knight e4, bringing the knight in. And lifting the rook to checkmate. This plan for black is good, but won't always work. What are some other plans? We'll find out in the next chapters. That's pretty cool. He just kind of gave us an idea. Our second plan is related to plan 1. We tried to exchange our light squared bishop. We already learned this, guys. We're reinforcing what we already learned from the white side. This is really good. Opponent's bishop. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. If your opponent has a dark squared bishop and you put your pawns on light squares, his bishop can't attack, right? Yeah. So it is a good idea to have your pawns on the opposite color of your opponent's bishop in the endgame. That can be a really good thing. Where a knight can attack pawns on both squares, right? Our second plan is related to plan number 1. We tried to exchange our light squared bishop for white's f3 knight before we launch our attack. Unfortunately, it is also a bit weak against annoying b3. Still very good choice against b3. You know what to do. We play f5 because we're playing a Dutch. What would you play? Knight f6, develop. What would you play? e6. If white plays c4 before we play d5, we should play c6. c6 first. And then d5. Where does our bishop want to go? e6. We're learning this is the Stonewall Dutch guy. Queen c2. Woo! White doesn't play b3, so we can play our main form of our second plan adapted from after b3 in the next chapter. But after queen c2 or anything other than b3, we first castle. Okay. Your turn. Should I castle? Good move. Next, our light squared bishop heads out on a journey. First stop, d7. This is the maneuver, guys. This is a bad bishop. He has very, very limited scope. If you develop him, he's just going to be in the way. So check out this maneuver, guys. I learned this in the Stonewall Attack book. The first opening book I ever bought, like 30 years ago. Wait. 40 years ago. I don't have the book. I don't know where it went. So, white's going to attack on the queen side, but we don't care about that. Our bishop just wants to continue its adventure. Comes here. Our bishop may rest here for a bit while we try to defend a bit on the queen side. We don't want to, but otherwise we may get an advantage. One important principle in close positions is, unless there's some attack on a king, to be patient. We can just stop our opponent's threats for now, and eventually our bishop will complete its journey, go to h5, and trade itself for this knight. This is something we learned, guys. We learned it. I taught you guys this in the King's Indian attack last week. You develop the bishop and you trade off this horrible bishop for a good knight that could come here. If you can. Of course, he might not want you to. Okay, that's plan number 2. Plan number 3, the queenside counterpunch. That's what we saw Magnus do against Fabiano when we looked at that game. Magnus won on the queen side. What did that guy say? Indonesia is present. Indonesia, welcome to my stream. Welcome to my stream. Guys, if you're new to the stream, my name's Charlie. I play guitar, I play chess. Trying to get my Twitch up, folks. If you don't follow on Twitch, hit the follow button. YouTube is absolutely crushing it. YouTube's going to hit 2,000 before Twitch hits 500. Come on, Twitch. Everyone matters. My Facebook people, if you're new to the stream, hit the like button and the follow button. That's great. Definitely want to get involved across all platforms. Okay, so now we're going to look at the queenside counterpunch. I'm going to give you a test. Do you remember the first moves of the Stonewall? d4, f5, knight f6, e6. If c4, we play c6. And then we make our Stonewall. Nice job. Castles, what would you play? Of course, bishop d6. Okay, he plays b3 because he wants to trade his bishop for our good bishop and leave us with only a crummy bishop. See that idea, guys? It's good. We're going to stop it by playing queen e7. We play queen e7. Now you can't play bishop a3 where we rip it. He could maybe play a4. Now it's okay to castle. We just castle. And then are we going to start this? The key move of plan number 3 is to fianchetto our light squared bishop with b6 and bishop b7. Now is the perfect moment to start the plan. Okay, b6. Knight comes in. We have no reason to slow down. Stick to our plan. Okay. Let the maneuvering begin. Maneuvering, guys. We like to make maneuvers. Here, Charlie Sardo Gaming. Let the maneuvering begin. Unlike its previous 2 plans, black won't sit passively on the queen side while white attacks there. Instead, we push for activity counterplay with knight bd7 and c5. This makes it especially hard for white to find many clear weak points. Very nice for black. So those are 3 plans. 3 plans. The king hunt. The king hunt where we castle and play queen e1, bring the king, move the knight, lift the rook, and attack. That's one plan. Another plan is the bishop maneuver, where we move this bishop and trade it off for a knight. It's bad bishop. And a third plan is to play b6, bishop d7, knight bd7, and push for c5. We're learning ideas behind the openings. People keep saying, I don't know what to do in the middle game. It's because you're not studying your openings past memorizing a couple of moves. Bill Stevens says, I forgot to send you a gig pic from the weekend. I just realized, dude, I went out to the jam last night and I did 2 things I don't normally do. I brought the Les Paul instead of my Telecaster, and I brought my pedal board. What? True Chiller, sending the jewels, dude. Thank you. Send 100 jewels. Combo to 100 jewels. Thank you for all those jewels, dude. Truth, I appreciate it, man. So, he has an example game. Let's take a look at it. Every Stonewall Dutch player has to know this brilliant game by the great Savili Tartakower, who employs our first plan to destroy Moroxi's king. That's Moroxi guy from the Moroxi bind. I've annotated some of the opening moves relevant to the Stonewall. Other than that, just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here we go. D4, E6, C4, F5. Now that he's played C4, we remember we have to play C6 before we finish our Stonewall. We don't play D5 first, because C4 has happened. Knight C3, Knight F6, A3, Bishop D7, E3. Bring in, oh yeah, Bishop E7. Bring the Bishop to E7 isn't best if we want to play a Stonewall. Yeah, so remember, you want to play, so here, I'm guessing you would play C6, D5, Bishop D. That's how we get our Stonewall. Okay? Okay. But, we're going to watch Tartakower attack the White King. The Stonewall, guys, he built a stone wall. We're going to do it here in a minute. Someone's playing me. You could play C4 or D4. But you have to let me play the Stonewall Dutch. Now, knight takes is not possible because of the fork. Oopsie. And taking here is possible, but it's giving up a bishop. You don't want to give up a bishop. And spatula. Mucho spatuloso, guys. It's Italian. Don't try and say it. So, okay. Now we are going to... Okay, he's doing the rook lift, guys. He's doing the thing. Rook lift. Queen comes. He's attacking. Bang, bang. Wow. Look at the bind on this square. How does this knight get out of the way? How does knight get to this square? From here or here. So it's kind of hard for him to actually, the knight, to get there. But let's see what Tartakower does. Oh my god, guys, he sacks the rook. Oh, look at that king. Comes the knight. The knight is probably going to come to this square. If this knight moves to attack the queen, after this move, we could take this with check first. He plays rook e2. Queen takes the pawn. Knight comes. Queen, bishop, bring more wood. I don't know why he may not play this move. Seems odd to me. It is kind of rough though, because I was looking at here, check. If this pawn falls, that's bad. Okay, we'll get to the end of the game. Gives up an exchange. Spatula is real. sex again. Oh, with this major threat. Dude, this is a crazy attacking game. Hard to cower. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Winning the queen. Check. Check. And the only way to get out of check is to play king here. And then this discovered check. You can't stop it. And we're going to take the queen next move. Checkmate. Brutal. Okay, guys. I think that gave us a pretty good idea of how to play the Stonewall Dutch. It's very much like the Stonewall attack, only you play it as black. Okay? Now, we got to get back to chess.com. And oh, wait. Before we go. I want to go back right here, and I want to see Stonewall Dutch defense. That was made by a guy named Kale T8, 609 likes. The first one we looked at was this one, Dutch defense by Bad Bishop 007. So thank you guys for making those awesome studies on Lichess. Dude, I'm telling you, you guys want to learn opening? Yeah, watch a YouTube video. Go to a study on Lichess and just look through the moves, read the stuff, and they tell you how to do it, man. You know? And then you could supplement it with more things like videos. Definitely videos. Okay. We're going to be playing 3 minute. If anyone wants to challenge me right now, unrated, 3 minutes good so we can get a few games in, and you play white. So you say you say you want to play white, challenge Rosewood Telly, that's me. I'm going to start playing some 3 minute, and hopefully... Oh, I'm going to play the Stonewall attack as white. I think I do this first because I don't want to allow this yet. Okay. Blocking his c-pawn, right? Now, I don't play bishop d3 because he has knight b4. So I play c3 first. Then we play bishop d. Doesn't have this move. He can't come in. He does that. Okay, he's going to try and do the same thing. We're just going to castle. Okay. Bring a knight. He's doing the same thing to us, folks, that we're doing to him. Now, should I take? I think I'd take. It's no. Let's go with our plan. We'll do this one. Oh, I don't have it. He dropped his knight. I'm only looking at what I want to do, guys. It was so not smart. I had a free knight, guys. When the knight comes, I will have this idea. So we're gonna come here. Knight. Hitting the queen. The other knight will come behind it. Play c5. Probably not an altogether bad move. Do I have this? No. I'm going to continue with my plan. Trading off this bishop. He's going to be left with this horrible bishop. I'm going to be left. I could probably even take with the queen. I'm going to. Wait for it. Do I? Okay, which pawn? I think this pawn. Nope, I'm going that pawn. The knight comes. It's a story. Oh, he got my e3 pawn. Yeah, he did. Is it trapped? It can come here. We're going to develop pieces. Takes. Now his bishop may have some life. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Do I, this knight is, the position's close, but here's the problem. If I take, it's a protected pass pawn. Dropping that pawn was a huge mistake. Okay. Oh, he's way up on time. Attacking. Threatening. He could take the file. He doesn't. Okay. This knight is so annoying. Should I just take it? I'm losing on time. It's okay. I'm gonna resign. Yeah, we'll see how bad we played the opening. Oh, the board. Oh, I'm so sorry. How did I do that? So sorry, guys. Yeah, I was in blitz mode. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Sorry. But bad streamer. No, I'm a good streamer. I just made a bad mistake. The basic idea of the opening, I played a stonewall attack. You see where I'm putting my pawns? This structure. The knight comes in. And I feel like I did okay. Except for you guys couldn't see the game. So this is kind of what happened. I maneuvered the bishop to trade it off. I want to look real quick and see how bad it was, guys. The endgame was clean. Yeah. Oh, and I had a free knight I didn't take. This was basically equal the whole time. I was winning here. When he dropped his knight, I could have just taken. And then, guaranteed take this. And we're crushing. I'm going to play my Colas 3-2 because... Why didn't it... I accepted my Colas. Did you challenge me as black? I mean, as white? You want to play white. You want to play white. I thought I accepted your challenge, brother. Oh, there we go. Okay, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, fine, too. Okay. You wanted to play white, but that's okay. He aborted. I'm just jumping into another game. Is this my game? Is it like, how do I have 2 instances of the same game up? We are playing Stonewall attack. That's good for him. Wow. Okay. He has done... I'm maneuvering the bishop. I think I kind of have to take. I do. I'll play here. Okay, yeah. That's a good square, man. It's a good square, guys. Darn it. Can't even do that. We have to... Oh, can I come here? I'll come here. The knight's going to come. We are going to transport the bishop to a better square, an active square, and then we're going to challenge this knight. Now I'm looking at stuff. Now I'm going to come here. We're going to take this. Oh, no. I want him to take. Where do I go? I'll just sack a pawn. To not lose on time. You guys have a board up, right? Take the best piece on the board off of the board. Okay. Check. Or just take it. If rook takes, I have queen check, right? Oopsie. I did this so he would fall into it, and I saw that he can't bring his queen back. He's losing a rook. Rook over. Open file. I just play here, and I'm completely safe. I'm up a full rook. We will take this file then. Okay, so we might be okay in this game. Scared, guys, because I'm a little low on time. Okay, he comes there. We just take the file. There's no threats. There's no threats, right? Here, attack the pawn. This is probably a really strong move too. I think I'm gonna do this. Probably should have done that before. Rook over only. Queen takes defending. Defending so I can triple up. And this is, look at this move. Look at, I'm up a rook, guys. There's nothing. Queens move backwards, folks! Queens move backwards! Okay, that really didn't tell us much. I think I'm doing it wrong. I think I'm doing it wrong. Well, no, here's the thing. When you learn an opening, your opponent doesn't play what you want him to play. That's okay, though. That's okay. I still haven't tried the rook lift thing yet. Mycola's 3-minute unrated. Mycola's! E4. No. You're supposed to play D4 so I could play a Dutch. It's okay. This is a real gambit. This is actually better than the Latvian gambit. There's a name. I think we play this move. And we just have a nice game. We're playing chess. The knight comes. Okay, I do this wrong already? Guys, remember, my Colas is rated 500. How are you rated 500, my Colas? I thought you were like 1,300. Makes a Costello. Okay. I think we play Bishop. We push. No, we push. Totally push. He has queen check. I'm losing. I'm not getting mated. I'm not getting mated. I'm not getting mated. Stop saying that. Oh, he has checkmate. I didn't see it. Not a fan of the move sound. I love it. I love it. It's like drums. It's drums. Let's hit the bishop and say, why is your queen not where it's supposed to be? Takes, I'm just gonna... Okay, okay. Now we take the bishop. Takes, probably gonna take with the knight. He made a little mistake, guys. My Colas is rated 500, and he's playing 3-minute chess. My king is a little bit airy, guys. Maybe knight. The movement of the pieces seems loud. Huh. Well, these pieces are loud. I guess I could turn them down if it's too much, guys. If it's too much versus my voice, but I don't understand what changed. Because I didn't change anything. And we've had these pieces for a long time, right? So I'm just not sure exactly what's going on. Oh, he wants to take my pawn with check. I'm just going to kind of get it developed. Let his queen move. That's fine. I'll come here. We'll have ideas. Is that why you maybe don't like them? The pieces roads because they're so loud? How are they so loud? I can try and turn them down. Game volume? Okay, the knight's not doing anything, so I'm gonna come... I have to move! I have to move. Okay. Definitely don't go somewhere where he can kick again. Now our king is okay. He has a much stronger center, but we're up a piece. So should be okay. Might want to chase this knight out before things get hairy here. Ooh, it's a maneuver. We're up a piece. He has the center. Well, that was a mistake. My Colas played actually a really good game. Oh, I had check too before, I think, didn't I? I just make a passer and win, right? I think he could have done this maybe, but I mean, it all loses. I'm going to see if I can turn the piece volume down, guys. You could pre-move this stuff. You could pre-move all this stuff. Got him on the clock. Good game. Good game. D4. Guys, when you challenge me, you take white, you play D4. Okay, let me see if I can turn the volume down of the pieces. Because it wouldn't work for you to turn your volume down if I think your volume on your pieces is higher than usual. There we go. Okay. Audio mixer. Give me a second. I get it. Right. This is, oh, I can maybe do it from window cap. Property. No, that's not it. Oh, can I do filter? Filters. Game. All right. Ready, guys? I think I got it. I think I got it. Listen. Okay, that's popping at about... Now I'm going to turn it down. Oh, wait. That should be quieter for you guys. Is it or is it not? What if I turn it all the way? Yes. Did that turn it down, guys? So I'll, because I turn it all the way down. 3 dB should be good. Tell me if that makes a difference. It's just a little more pronounced. Okay, okay, cool. Is that better, guys? Rhodes! Rhodes is the great savior. You're up, Rhodes. He plays D4. Rhodes is paying attention to the stream, guy. Rhodes is letting... So weird that two instances of the game. KC4, I play... I think we play Knight of 6, right? That did not get quieter? That really didn't? I literally installed a filter and turned it down. Huh. Okay, well, I'll have to work on that, guys, but I don't know if I can do it. Okay, now he played C4. So now, before we play D5, we have to play C6, and then D5. And then Bishop. Yeah, I don't understand how it got louder. I believe you guys, though, because you guys know my stream better than me. You guys are trusted officials here at Charlie Sardo Gaming. Thank you, guys, for letting me know that. If you're new to the stream, my name's Charlie. I play guitar, I play chess. We play Elden Ring and other games after dark. Tonight, probably going to be Elden Ring again. Plays this move, stopping my bishop d6, which is fine. We're going to come here. We have our Stonewall formation, guys. We have our Stonewall formation. Brings the knight. Yeah, I'm just going to castle. Just going to castle. I'll have to figure it out. Charlie started gaming for the win. Max, thank you, Max. Okay. We're gonna try maybe the attack idea. This pawn here. I dropped it in one of the games. This is how you learn. This is how you learn an opening. You play it. And you go, oh, okay, I've always got to watch. This is a weakness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Takes. I think I take this way with the... Pushing this pawn is not usually a good idea. The reason why is now your only way to do anything is attack the base of my food chain, which is something. It's something. But keeping the tension is usually better. Now I'm threatening to take, messing the pawns up. All the chess.com sounds are increased level of sound in comparison to richest pieces, possibly just in-game sound setting. Can you... Ooh, that's a real move. I can check audio levels, I guess. In game, do they have that? Now I want to like... Rhodes is playing a great game. Rhodes is playing a great game. Say it. Rhodes is playing a great game. He is. Okay, maybe this was not the best move. Now I literally want to take it back. I think Rhodes is better. I think White is better. Okay, now, that was a mistake because now this is locked up. He can't break over here without just giving me stuff. So now I can take all the time I need in the world to I can just put this back here to start developing. I could even play bishop and hit this pawn maybe. That's probably a really good idea. We're gonna double up. Oh my god, is he trapping my queen? No, but man, that was weird. You're not trying to distract her in the Dutch Stonewall maneuvers. Guys, I'm gonna go in settings and see if I can change the volume in chess.com. Dude, that was a good game, man. That was a good game, bro. Very, very good. I played horrible attacking moves. And Rhodes did great. Dude, let's take a look at this game, bro. Let's take a look at what you did. 71% accuracy by you, 67 by me. You played better than me, bro. That was a good game. Okay, I got you, Brianne Linza. Let's look down here. You played like 1,050. I played like 800 because I was just trying to do stonewall moves. I wasn't playing chess. You know what I mean? Play D4. Plays D4. Brian Lienza. Get to your board. Play D4, Brian. So I can play a stonewall. Game aborted. Okay, we're gonna go into settings right now. I have to be sure that like when I go into settings, it doesn't like show settings. Here is your social security number for all the world to see. Board in pieces. I think piece animation sounds, play sounds. You know what I'll do is I'm gonna change it, the sound so maybe it won't be as loud for you. You know what I'm saying? Default. Is that better, guys? Is that better? Thank you guys for telling me. I want it to be not annoying. That's the last thing you want. I'm already annoying enough as a human being. Oh, wait. Did someone just send me one? Did someone just send me one? Hey, Dave Joyce with 100 stars. Dave Joyce. Dave Joyce, we looked at the opposite side of the Stonewall attack, and we looked at the Stonewall Dutch. Or the Dutch Stonewall. What's the game settings so I can request a game? Max Evans. 3-minute, unrated. You play white, and you play D4. So I can play F5, and we can... Oh, man. Jason Mavis challenging me a 15-10. I love you, brother, but I can't play you a 15-10 right now. It's not in the cards. Is this you, Brian? Are you... Max Evans? Look at this. Look what Max did. Guys, be like Max. 3-0, unrated, and he plays D4. This is the guy. This is the guy. He knows what's up. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I guess if he takes a tick with the pawn, just cast it. I got to take this way to keep the knight before out. I don't know if that's the move. Right? Okay. The question. It's a good question. Very nice. Hope you guys had fun with the study. We did, man. We learned. Look what I'm doing. I'm following Tartakower Maroxy. Not exactly, but. Okay. Should I bring it? 8? Okay. Back up the knight. Yeah, he's playing moves, guys. He's playing real moves. Actual chess maneuvers. I should maybe... See, I'm wanting to do everything. I'm wanting to do the maneuver. Oh, that's probably a good move. Guess we just have to... Develop our queen. Pinning my bishop. I guess if I take with a knight, I'll be making a threat. I think we do take with a knight. Oh, wow, he does this. threatening. I'm just going to rip it. Okay, kicking my knight. I was a little bit afraid. Chasing his bishop from this crappy square. You know what I mean? I don't know if that was the proper maneuver. I think I feel like that's the move, guys. I don't want to let him push. Because my bishop is actually, it's not great, but it's not bad. Based on the position. You know what I'm saying with these pawns here? Yeah, that was a bit of a blunder. I can get back to d5 with tempo. Bishops are kind of naughty, guys. Can you see him? You feel the knot? Got him on time. Dude, you're a good player, Brian. Good game. Okay, now let's take a look at the opening and see how good or bad we played it. That's not you, Max. Okay, cool, cool. The sound's better now, though, right, guys? The sound is better. We're gonna look at this one. We're gonna look at the ever popular Squiggler Cam, folks. Look at that game. It's not a bad game by either of us. There's one little... I slowly gained an advantage, gave it away, and was probably losing right here. Got a little equal, got my advantage back, gave it back, got my advantage back, gave it back. Crazy little Squiggler Cam, folks. Let us take a quick look at the board stats. Let me see. Wait, we go to here, right? Yeah. Oh, and of course that board is right here. Here we go. Okay. Giveaway. One player was winning, but then gave it away. 83% by me, by you. 83.9. You played 84% accuracy. I played 85% accuracy. We went 7 moves deep in the book. I played like a, you played like a 2000. I played like a 2150. I had a blunder. And you had 2 misses. We each had 2 misses. Okay. I had one blue move. No brilliant moves. No brilliant move. Start the game review. We're just going to go right to the opening book, folks. We are following Fabiano Magnus Carlsen. Sound is better. Good. Thank you, Jay. Thank you guys, Rhodes and Jay, for making it clear to me. Nihal Sarin versus Fedosiv. Dude. Fabiano played this as white. Jan Alves versus Magnus Carlsen had this as black. Yeah, no one played this move. Everyone in this position played queen c2 or bishop f4. Or even b3. But not, this rook, this, if you think about it, it's a mistake. And you probably realized it right when he did it. The idea is he wants to push e4, but you can't push e4. So that's like the rook to nowhere. You put the rook on the square that's not going anywhere. That's why that was not a good move. Queen C, yeah, this is just so much better. So much better. Best. Bishop g5 is good. h6 is best. Bishop back was fine. It said bishop f6. Queen e8 is good. Knight e4. It wants knight e4. I could see that being better. Knight e4 was best. I found it finally. Not good. It wants dc4. Oh, just take free pawn. It's a miss. Now, you could do this. Look at the pawns, guys. Not often do you get to see a perfect square of pawns. Takes, rook c1, and b5. We just have protected pass pawn. Black is clearly better here. Yeah, never. I'm trying to do stonewall stuff. I'm not thinking take a free pawn. Thanks for the game, Brian. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you for playing d4 so I could play a stonewall Dutch like we've been like we learned. That was okay. It still wants me to just take. Oh, CB. It wants CB5. That's a miss. Take the free pawn. Takes. Knight takes. Defending. My world champion. Takes. Takes, and we're playing chess. We can have a protected pass pawn. It's about equal. Black's slightly better. All my stonewall ideas are bad, guys. I never got any attack going. Ooh, taking was good. That was no good. A5 here. Oh, A5 wins the pawn. Does he sack here? Oh. I'm looking at this. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't. Okay, so I need to pay more attention. I've got one move itis. I've got focus on doing stonewall Dutch stuff and not playing good chessmen. That's not. Okay, yeah, I'm better here. That was good. I wanted bishop c4. I knew my bishop could come to c4. But I don't see what it's doing. Oh, it blocks the queen from seeing the c5 pawn. g5 was best. That's a blunder. df4, bishop f4, knight g5. Probably should take, huh? Nope. King g2, and then knight d5 again. Either way, it was a good game, dude. It was a good game. So that's how you do it, guys. That's how you play a Dutch defense. To go over it slightly, the ideas are the same as they were in the stonewall attack. d4, we play f5. They do something like this. We do something like this. They don't have this move. They do something like this. When they play c4, we have to remember we don't play d5 early because they can take and we can't take back with this pawn. So we do something like this. Oh, he moves. Let's see he moves. Now we're going to make our stonewall. Make the stonewall. Bishop comes here. If he pushes, you just retreat. I'm sure you come here. Right? Like, it's this. Yeah, just Bishop's done. Yeah, and we're playing chess. And then he's going to if he castles, we castle. We bring the knight. We bring this knight in. We can bring the other knight behind it. We also can rook lift and bring the queen and try and checkmate. And we can also try and do the long maneuver to trade off our bad bishop. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of cool, man. I like these new openings Mondays. Now, wait. Oh, if you want to play 3-minute unrated, play as white d4 first move. Yeah, thank you, Rose. Thank you, Rose. Dave Joyce, thank you for the 100 stars. Thank you for the 100 stars. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do tonight for the game stream. We're in the DLC. Dave Joyce, have you seen the that fingerprint shield build that we're doing? It's a lot of fun. And you know what's funny? Because Consort is Consort, we might be able to beat Consort with this build. We might be able to. Did we beat Mesmer? I think maybe we did. So we could just run and get Romina and then run a Consort. See if we could beat him with these. I think we should actually. I think we should because it's so much fun. It's so much fun. The fingerprint shield, guys, in Elden Ring. I think we should give it as much time as it deserves. Guys, if you guys like what you see, please hit the sub button on YouTube. Please hit the follow and the like button on Facebook. Hit the like on YouTube also. And guys on Twitch, man, hit the follow button, Twitch. Hit the follow button. And I am going to start looking at dinner. And I'll be back at 8 p.m. for Elden Ring After Dark. Thank you guys for being here on More Open Mondays. Dave Joyce, thank you so much for the 100 stars. Thank you guys for all the likes and all the love and support across all platforms. You guys are the best. And thank you for helping me fix my sound. If those were annoying, I don't want to annoy you guys. Yeah, I think you can get Consort with Fingerprint Shield. Yeah. Because the whole shield poke thing works. But we're not allowed to use other weapons. But that's okay. We can use the fingerprint shield as a weapon. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you guys. Hit the like button on the way out. We'll catch you guys later. Tomorrow is Tactics Tuesday, Big Tournament Wednesday.